Hello, I'm Brian Ford, and I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the graduates of the Dedman School of Hospitality of the Florida State University's 2020 spring semester. You did it, and you should all be proud of your accomplishment. I'm humbled and honored to be a part of your program. I only wish it was the in person celebration that you all deserve. Most importantly, though, I hope you and your families are staying safe during this time of uncertainty. These are truly unprecedented times, and we all need to continue to come together as a community to help each other. I graduated from Dedman 30 years ago this past December, and I was sitting out there wondering the same things about my future that I'm sure all of you are today, but the backdrop was much different. We're all supposed to be at the Civic Center today celebrating your accomplishments, not confined to this virtual graduation. I say this not only as a former graduate of Dedman, but also as a proud parent of two of the graduates that are sitting among you. My youngest son, Brandon, is graduating with his bachelor's degree from the College of Business, and my oldest son, Brian III, with his master's degree in sports management. We are all Seminoles, though, and we will get through this time, and we will be stronger and better due to this experience. I'd now like to take this opportunity to thank our director of the Dedman program, Dr. Don Farr, and the rest of the professors and staff for the opportunity to address you today, and most importantly, for their leadership and efforts in getting us into the top 10 ranking at number 8 for all the hospitality programs as reported in the 2019 global rankings of the academic subjects. This milestone has provided a sense of pride for all Dedman graduates, past and present. I'd also like to give a quick shout out to Dr. Mark Bond. Dr. Bond started his career at FSU my final year as a student in 1989, and he's been here ever since. More importantly, he's been a friend, and he's recently announced his retirement coming up this December. Congratulations, Doc. With that said, let me start by sharing with you a little of my story. I grew up in the 70s and 80s in a small city of Miramar, which is in South Florida. I went to public schools, and my parents had no college education. Some examples of the life lessons that they instilled in me, though, include that there's no free rides or shortcuts, and that if you wanted something, you had to go out and earn it, but you better do it the right way. This taught me to be persistent and to have integrity in everything I did. We lost my mother when I was 16 years old due to leukemia. Through that horrific experience, I learned the value of life and how to respect it, and most of all, the importance of family. After graduating from FSU, I started my career with a contract food and beverage startup company called FineHost. I worked with them for 14 years. I moved 8 times through 6 different states, and I moved up their corporate ladder from a department head to a unit manager to a district manager over several accounts. This is how I got to Tampa, and I was introduced to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 1998. For the first 9 years that I was in Tampa, though, I didn't work directly for the team, as I oversaw the food and beverage operation at Raymond James Stadium. In 2006, the owners of the team, the Glazer family, gave me the opportunity that I have today, working directly for their family, Chief Operating Officer. 31 other individuals have my position, and some of them are attorneys, some came up through marketing, and some came up through sales, but none of them came up through the food and beverage side of the business. This is a fact that I'm very proud of, and one that I feel has helped me be successful in my role. Because what are we really doing on a game day? Just throwing a party for 66,000 people. When I look back and I think about the many people that I interacted with throughout my life and career, I relate some life lessons to each of them. With that said, I'd now like to share some of these lessons. First and foremost, create your own legacy. You all have the opportunity to do so. What will you be known for and remembered for? Every one of you have the ability and opportunity to create your own legacy, and it already started when you decided to come to FSU. Your first chapter is complete. You're all Noles, and you have the foundation of graduating from the finest university in the land. I've always wanted my legacy to be that I was a great son, husband, father, and friend. Because let's face it, those are the real riches. And at the end of the day, all the money and success in the world can't buy you any of them. Follow your passion. Be true to who you are and chase what really comes natural, regardless of the pay or the title. Distinguish and separate yourself. Dress for the position that you want, not the one that you have. And I'm not talking about your clothes. Rather, I'm referring to how you present yourself through your attitude and your actions. You're always on stage. You never know who you're going to meet on the other side of that door. Maintain ethics and integrity at all times. Do the right thing the first time. If you can't tell mom about it, don't do it. All you have is your name and your reputation. And remember, perceived reality in your actions give people the perception for what you are doing is wrong than it is wrong. Honesty is always the best policy. And most of all, be nice. It doesn't cost anything. Create your own opportunities. Don't climb the corporate ladder by stepping on others. Work hard to establish yourself as a team player. And remember, there's no I in team. Life isn't always fair, and there are no shortcuts or free rides. I've told my boys since they could walk, if it was easy, anyone would do it. It isn't how you start, it's how you adapt, overcome, and finish. In life, both personal and professionally, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to face obstacles. Learn from your mistakes, but never look back, and always look to the future. What truly defines you is how you react and respond to the mistakes or obstacles that you're faced with. Remember also to give back. I sit on several boards, and those experiences have truly defined me as a person. Now that you're moments away from being alumni to the best university, I'd like to give a little plug for Dr. Don Farr and his Dedman team. When you can, take the time and become a booster for Dedman. And come back often and share your story with future students, just as I am with you today. Again, that goes back to the legacy that you're trying to create. And lastly, beware of social media. Just know that everything that you put out there stays there and represents you. And yes, employers do look. Again, this is just another area where perception is reality. A good rule to have goes back to mom. If you wouldn't want her to read it or see it, don't post it. In closing, remember, it is up to you to establish your own legacy, and you will forever be known for it. So I challenge you to ask yourselves, what will your legacy be? Make your family and FSU proud. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now, go have some fun, make some memories, and make your mark on society. Go Noles.